Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to Planet Zoo Career Mode, where we're going to start the first proper career mode. These were all sort of tutorials. I really wanted to get the stars though, because I want that to say 36 out of 36. But here we're jumping into the Eye of the Tiger, nice pun, Maple Leaf Wildlife Park, bordering Candy Lake. They said this one was in Canada, that's not a... There's no Candy Lake in Canada. Maple Leaf Wildlife Park is chosen for its outstanding views of natural beauty. Given this opportunity, Bernard has done you a great honour. It's time to repay him with the trust he's placed in you and do him proud.
After your sterling work in China, I got a bit of good news, better news situation for you. The good news is that I'm promoting you to apprentice zoo manager.
Woohoo! Do we get more money?
News is you get to build a new zoo from scratch.
Oh, right, okay. Don't go straight in there.
You will be on your own this time.
Oh.
No help from Nancy.
Oh, no Nancy. We liked Nancy.
So, I suppose it's actually more of a good news, better news, and then slightly worse news situation.
That sounds
Either way,
very
it's
specific.
easy for you to really prove
This is
yourself.
very beautiful, though. Look at this.
For this zoo, I want to see a good few different habitat and exhibit species, and at least as many guests to look at them.
Okay,
I'd also like you to keep your staff nice and happy as much as you can.
of course.
And obviously the same's true of the animals as well.
Of course.
Oh, and let's see. Yeah, you should try to turn a good-sized profit to boot, so we can continue our vital work elsewhere.
So everything, basically. You want me to have you just want me to have an amazing zoo, is what you're saying, Bernie?
I'll check in with you later. Good luck.
Okay, pal, thank you. So here we go. We're in the wilds of Canada. This looks just like my back garden. Oh, okay, right. So we've got actually quite a bit of terrain going on here. But the entrance is over here. All right, okay. It's got an interesting layout because the kind of where it leads you pretty much dumps you onto a river with some really high terrain. So I'm guessing we're going to try and keep this area of the zoo. Let's have a look. 350 guests, 7 habitat, 4 exhibit, staff happiness, 10 habitat, 6 exhibit, and a yearly profit of 10 grand. Okay, there's quite a lot going on here, right? So I like the path there. So we'll keep that, and I think maybe our first exhibit can basically use this river. So first of all, we need animal trade. We haven't even got an animal trading building. My goodness. So facilities. So we'll have a staff facility section. Where can we put it? Where it's a little bit out of the way. There's a nice little slope up to here. I think this is going to be most of our animal welfare is going to come over here. So I'm going to guess down here we can have a little bit of a staff facility area. So I won't put a keeper hut in. We'll have an animal trade center. Okay, I'll put an animal trade center in. We'll have a quarantine because I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'm not too worried about research. No, we better have research as well, Helen. We better put all these in, really. Surgery. And a workshop. Okay. All right, that's how we're going to have them. And then we'll build them in a little bit. Theme-wise, I'm not too sure, really. We'll just probably go pretty plain, I reckon, with the theming of this building. So we'll have some breeze block around the bottom here. We'll take that out. We'll lose the window on that one, but we'll keep the windows here. I hope that looks all right. And yeah, we'll lose the window on that one as well. Give it a nice big build. We can't really have that there. Yeah, what other walls have we got? Is that just metal? Yeah, I don't really like the metal. It's a bit too industrial for me. The wood's all right. I think I'd rather just like a brick. Is there no brick? I guess concrete it is then. 2 meters. So we want 2 meters around all of this bar, those two pretty much. Oops. Put them in that way. So again, we're going to slow down a little bit on these now. The tutorial ones are out the way. We're going to focus a little bit more on making the place look nice. You know, because we can't. If we just race through everything with crappy buildings, it's never going to look great. So we'll probably slow down now. I imagine most of these will take 1 or 2 episodes. And we better pause the game because we're getting inspectors turning up and stuff. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna slow the place down a little to make sure we get the good stuff. Where's the window? There it is. And then the full wall is there. Okay. So I've just realised that's... Oh no, we didn't have the concrete there, did we? So that's okay. I was going to say, I wonder whether it clips the concrete a little, but I'm going to be alright with that. Okay, so roofing. This asphalt roof or the metal roof is probably fine. Let's have a look. It's very grey. I think we'll go metal just because it's a little darker, a little bit more interesting. So I'll bring that up there, one there, there, and there. And then we need the internal corner here. Nope, that's not it, is it? That one? Yeah, there we go. The meter roof. Okay, so quite a serviceable building, but to be honest with you, looking at zoos recently, this seems to be what they're like. Roof trim. There should be a metal roof ridge. Is that it? Yeah. You can put that in. That area off. And then is there an edge? And 1 meter eave. There we go. I think it definitely looks better with these on. Oh, that's not right. Oh, what? What? There we go. Yeah, I definitely think it looks better having that trim on. Okay. Oops. Right, I'm not going to bother with the guttering. I'm not going to go that deep with it. So we need some lighting as well. This is quite dark, I imagine. Zoo wall lamp, that's the kind of thing we need. Let's turn on light to surface. And again, very kind of serviceable light in here. Over the doorways. It's kind of what I want. I have to put those on again. Oops. Already clicked that one. Oh, that ain't right at all. What have I done there? Oh, I've got the that one selected. There we go. Can be useful sometimes, but not in this case. There we go. Right then, let's get some pathing on here. We'll align it to this grid so we can have all that pathed. Okay, so let's have a think about this. We could have an exhibit here. We need some pathing to go off the back of it, really. It needs to be staff pathing, doesn't it? Because otherwise all the guests will wander down it. So let's have some nice straight staff pathing there that then comes down into this. Okay. And then yeah, we'll make a little exhibit here with the guest path eventually going up there. That's what we'll do. Yeah, and then we can have another one here where the sort of back of it is this river. Okay, cool. So let's get some more staff facilities. So keep a hut small. What do these do? These, yeah, they don't. They look all right, but they don't. They ain't great, but they'll do. I want to kind of put a keeper hut and a staff room next to each other. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put down a keeper hut there, right? And then we'll come into the building and we'll place down a staff building as well. Which one's staff? Staff room. There we go. Staff. Oh, that's right. They have a long, thin one, don't they? So now what we'll do is take all of this, bring it over to here, duplicate it, and we can kind of copy the building over so it feels a bit more full. Is that? Oh, they're not on the grids. Sorry. X those then. There we go. them in there. Good. And then this, and this. I quite like the tiered roof, actually. You know, that looks pretty good. But then we did some sort of... Actually, no, we can do that again, can't we? We can do it like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, good. There, into there. Probably duplicate those. What on earth angle are they on? Oops. Okay, and then what we got here on the front, they've kind of just done the guttering, right? Very good for them. They've done the guttering, so we should be able to just carry those two across. So hold on, that one needs to come over to the edge. There we go, and then those two should be able to come across. Yeah. Oh, nearly. There we go. And they've gone for this sort of serviceable light at the front as well, which I do think needs to be tiered down a bit. I think having it right pointing up isn't quite right. It needs to be more like that. There we go. Okay, so there's a little staff building. Let's get some nice thin something like the here we go. A couple of these around just to kind of break up that monotony of the grey. Okay, right then, exhibits. Let's have a look what animals we can get hold of. All sorts, nice. Okay, so we've got tortoises, we've got American bison, we've got a load of American bison, we've got wildebeest, we've got Formosan black bear, we've got grizzly bears, peafowl, macaques, Nyala, I don't know. Ring-tailed lemurs, sable antelope, saltwater crocs, snow leopards, timber wolves. The temperature is going to be a little lower here, I think, so we try and bear that in mind when we pick an early animal, and gorillas. Okay. So I'm going to say, I don't know whether the tortoise are going to want it a bit warmer, right? But I don't think we've got the room just to go straight into something like bison, who probably don't mind the slightly cooler temperatures, or black bear either, really. You want something small as you come in, right? Indian peafowl, they may be able to handle the lower temps. Let's have a look. Species data. It should tell us here somewhere, I reckon. Here, anywhere? Temperature requirement between 3 and 40. Okay, peafowl it is. Let's start off with some peafowl. So, barriers. Let's go for a hedge barrier. We could do a walkthrough here. We could make this into a walkthrough exhibit, couldn't we? We haven't done one of those yet since the game launched. Shall we make a little walkthrough exhibit for peafowl? Yeah. So we'll have one of those. Then we go to this hedge. There we go. I'll take this. Take it straight there. That's where the gate out will be. Come down to here. Okay, there we go. There's the first sort of size. Now, obviously, we'll make that look a little nicer, but we can add the barrier gate on. Guest gate over here. Good. And then we need obviously the staff gate as well. That can be over here out of the way. Nice. Okay, path. Let's go for a nice tree bark path. Something a bit more rough and ready. As we walk through there. And then this side of the path we can just have our regular one. So they've used that cobblestone there, which I quite like. It's nice and rustic. And they've gone a little wider as well. Looks like they're doing 6. Oh, no one's been doing that yet. No. Wow, come on. There we go. Paths are so fun in this game. Okay. And then we'll have... that looks good, actually, widened out a little bit. In fact, let's do our patented... there we go. Okay, that'll be fine once we've got some foliage here. Yeah, okay. Let's smooth this terrain out a little. Disabled by scenario. Wow, wee wah woo wah. Okay. That's a big thing. That means we have to build to the scenarios choices. That's good. Okay. Let's go then. Peafowl, where are you? We'll scroll all the way down. I could have just picked him, couldn't I? So we need a boy. And we need a few girls. So let's see if we've got a good boy. You're pretty good. You're... okay, so there's one that's where they're all in green. That one. So we'll take you. And then girlies, let's have a look. No, fertility we want because we want to get some babies. Obviously, they're going to help us with conservation credits and stuff. Yeah. Oh, no, you're the boy that we bought. There we go. Okay, girl. No, girl. Not bad. We'll take you. Immunity. They're all going to get sick. Oh, you're pretty good. You're a little small, but that's okay. Okay, that'll do. So animal storage, there we go. 4 to start us off with, move them into there. We need some staff to obviously allow us to do that. So we'll take a caretaker. We'll take a keeper. We'll take a mechanic. I'm not so worried about security or vendors yet. Oh, we'll better take a vet as well, hadn't we? Okay. So let's staff path that up. There we go. And we'll start with a work zone as well. No, how do we do those again? Zoo, work zones. Here we go. So new work zone. It's going to be Peafowl. So basically, we need that. So we need a keeper, a staff room, and a habitat all in one. That's basically how we do it. So Peafowl work zone. Oops. Okay, Peafowl work zone, and then the actual, we'll name the habitats as well, because otherwise it gets a little complicated later on, and it's saying habitat 6, you know. If you can do that, you know at a glance what everyone's up to. So, keepers, Peafowl work zone. And they should all now run off and go and get the peafowls. Well, 2 of them do. Vets, for some reason, vets and caretakers are the ones who are able to move animals, which is... I mean, vets, yeah, caretakers, it's kind of weird that they allow caretakers just to... Whoa. Oh, it's a mechanic. I wondered if they were leaving the zoo then. Okay, so we've got 2 girly peafowls. They've come in. They're not happy about it, but that's fine. Give us a minute, please. Okay, they're all in. Right, so let's click one of them and have a look how we're getting on. Terrain is fine. Wow, okay, so let's do anything with terrain. I actually quite like the fact it's a bit dirty as they come in. That's good. So they need a hard shelter. That's no problem. They're actually fine with their plant coverage, which is pretty crazy because there's absolutely nothing in there. They obviously are a massive fan of foliage. I did think that all of them had this increase, but doesn't look like it has, does it? Enrichment, they need to. Stud book, adult population. Oh, they'd actually like another one. Okay, let's see if we can find one more girl. Probably clicker just to click them from here, wouldn't it? Indian peafowl, female. Yeah, you'll do. In fact, let's take 2 to be safe, and move you both to here. Okay. So what I'm thinking then is foliage is going to be quite light. I think this, because this curves around, we can get like a fountain in here or something. That'd be quite nice. So we want Asian temperance is what we're going to be using in here, I think, to kind of keep it. Because we've got to remember we're actually in North America, so we can't have anything too crazy in here. No cherry blossoms or anything like that because, well, they just wouldn't grow. So we're going to keep it quite light. Maples, I mean, they do look very Japanesey, to be honest with you, but at least they're like a reddy colour, aren't they? We'll have one in there. It can be one of the keepers' sole job to kind of make sure that one tree doesn't die. Okay, I'm going to say that's probably it. Yeah, that's pushing towards the end of the coverage as far as trees are concerned. We could get away with some little grasses and bushes and stuff. These are pretty good for some low-lying stuff. Some of that in there. We really are pushing the top end of it now, but kind of needs to be done. Oh, and bracken. Yeah, bracken's good. Bracken is good for North America. There's a lot of this stuff around over here. There we go. Okay, that's kind of cute. Rockwork. I don't know whether it really would have much rockwork here, to be honest. But we can, I suppose we can maybe sort of cap off some of the path with rockwork, eh? Because it just kind of helps break it up a bit, doesn't it? That's the main thing. Just breaks up that ground. Yeah, I definitely want a fountain there. A peacock fountain. Because I remember there being an awesome peacock statue in the game that we used in the beta. We used it in the peacock conservatory that we did in the beta. It was ace. Okay, pretty much Exhibit 101 that, but okay, I'm right to go with it. So, centerpieces, fountains, here we go. We have no fountains. Wow, okay. We need to get some stuff researched, man. Let's get over to here. This one was our workshop. There was no power. Oh yeah, power. God, there's so much to remember about about what to do in this game. My goodness. Okay. Where's that then? No, facilities. Utilities. There we go. We've just got the transformer, so we might as well put that on that group there. That doesn't look awful sat on the end of it, does it? Okay, and it should power all of these. So few workshop. Okay. Themes. What? A lot of the stuff was classic theme. I think a lot of the fountains. We have to unlock everyone. Let's go for classic theme to start off with. That's not some nice generic stuff, right? Okay. How are these fellows doing now? So nutrition, the last meal is going to be as good as it was. Social's fine. Habitat is fine apart from hard shelter, and obviously no enrichment stuff. So let's finish off with some enrichment then. Property. Species is what we want. Indian peafowl. Oh my god, we've got absolutely nothing for them. This is like an actual game. What is going on? We do not play games here. We make stuff look nice. Okay, Jeffrey Summers, get in there, get them peafowl sorted. I'm not going to hire another vet. Actually, that's fine. Okay, off you go. Do what you're doing. So they'll work on enrichment. So the next thing we need then is a enclosure, right? Somewhere they can go to hide. So let's do that. A shelter, sorry, is the word I'm looking for. So construction, and again, I think we'll build something. That seems like a good idea. We'll go off of here, right? And we'll make it look like this is both the entrance area and also the exhibit that they can kip in. So we'll do 3 of those, I think, and we'll change the fence there so it doesn't really follow over. And then we'll go for 1 there, and actually that can be a wall as well. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Right, and then want me to slow? Actually, no, we'll just have it coming 1 out. I think that should be enough. So we won't do it there, but we'll do it there. Right, and then roofs. We'll have a slow pitch roof. There we go. I don't really like the asphalt one, but it's asphalt or metal. We'll go, oh, this, yeah, we'll go this one. It's very industrial. That's the only thing I'll say at the moment. Just because we've got very little to work with. We've kind of got to go for this industrial vibe. There's a nice plaster pillar that will fit in there if I can turn the right features on. Because the walls are this weird thing when they connect, which looks great when they're going next to each other, but not so good when they're not. So if we do something like this, and build this up to be a little fence here. Something like that. Now that's got to come to there, because we're going to need to provide some support for this. It's actually a little off there, but that's okay. No. Yep, there we go. I'll do that down. Okay. To there. Good. And then something like that. I actually quite like that sticking out a little, so we'll make that one stick out a little as well. It's all part of the design then, isn't it? Okay, so now we'll take all of this, bring them across like so. Okay, that looks nice, looks serviceable. Whether or not it's enough for them is the question. Let's have a look. Terrain, hard shelter, 100%, awesome. They don't need much, but now they've got some. So that's good. So let's come back into here then, edit this barrier. So we kind of need to take that bit off, don't we? And instead bring it to like there. Why on earth? What is wrong? What is possibly wrong with it being like that? There we go. Let's just move it in a little if we can. What? I just can't figure out why it can't be there. Okay, so then null to there, and then that, and all of this becomes null. There we go, and then that one there just, oh no, sorry. No. Ah! Okay, that null to there, right. And then that piece needs to come into here. There we go. Okay, so that's all connected still and covered up. I'll tell you what I might do. I said I wouldn't. I might just bring that out a little. Take that one down. Just a little more. There we go. And now I kind of just need to bring them out, I think. And that still looks like it's being supported, doesn't it? There we go. And let's take... I don't think we actually need all of it, but I feel like it should have a bit of something there. Okay, I've just realised, are they all floating? They are, wow. Okay. There we go. Oops. Right, so habitat, medium bedding. Let's get some bedding in here. One thing we can do is feed the little so-and-sos and give them somewhere to kip. So there's some bedding. Indian Peafowl, all. So cooler, food bowl large. Oh, there's people in the place. Look at that. So let's put one of them there. Food bowl small over here somewhere for some reason. And then I definitely want this water pipe because it just keeps filled. It's just one thing that the staff don't have to worry about, and that is literally it. We've got nothing else to put down for them. But they've come in. So their welfare is 60. What's up with that? I've got no enrichment for you just yet. I'm so sorry. And your last meal quality is going to be pretty rubbish for a little while as well. But there have people come in and they are seeing what's going on. So I'm just going to slow it down a little bit. Last thing I want to do, I'm not going to completely curb the ground here. But I do want to do a little bit of fencing here and there, just to kind of more of like a suggestive fence. This is something we spoke about before. The idea that people need to just keep out of the way a little. All right, you're not going to get told off, but you just need to keep out of the way a little. So I'll do something like this. Oops. You need to go. Construction. Literally just had you open. There we go. And we'll carry on the sort of style of fence that we did over there, or style of build at least we did over there, because then that kind of ties everything in, right? I bet we haven't got rope unlocked. Let's have a look. Oh, we have got the rope unlocked. Awesome. Okay, so we'll have a 2 meter straight bit of rope. Look at these noisy peafowls. 2 meter curved we'll have. There we go. Swing it round. Oh, there we go. Pillars. I'll get rid of the word rope there. So 2 meter beam. Yeah, let's do it off here. Okay. Down to the bottom there. And above the rope too. There we go. And there's our fence. So we can come out of that there, we can move that where we want it to be. Custom fencing with Jonty, and then we can control exit, put it where we need it to be. There we go. Somebody sounds like they're vacuuming some poop, which is great. We like to see the poop get vacuumed, and then whenever you're finished with it, you want to come in and just replicate those last two onto the end there. There we go. Now, I've got a feeling they're going to be all separate, so we can't duplicate them, can we? Oh, that's annoying. Maybe these are better off done in one building, because they're not actually building pieces, are they? So they can be on one building. Okay, let's bear that in mind as we bring it around here. Bit of the old suggestive fencing along here. Fence building at night time. How lovely. What bliss. Fencing by moonlight. It sounds like a Agatha Christie story, doesn't it? Okay. Noisy, aren't they? Oh, hello. We're going up a hill. Didn't realise that. That's okay. Because this is modular, it's actually relatively easily fixed. You can just drag up each bit. Good stuff. There we go. Alright, I might do a little bit more of that off camera, but wow, it's dark, man. In fact, it is dark. Let's put some lights in. We've got those hanging lamps. They're gross. We've got a plain street lamp, which I guess is the one we're going to have to use, isn't it? It's not perfect, but I suppose it brings a little bit of light to the place. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We'll have one of these in here so they can see where they go. It's snowing! Ah, that's interesting. That one's not covered by power. So, what's the temperature now? 0. They're going to be cold, aren't they? They're going to be like, geez, it's freezing here. They've got no welfare, look, because they're freezing. Okay, well, I guess we are going to have to look at using these awful heaters. They are. They'll go and get under there. So can we not just put one of these in here? Vet research is complete. What we got? Indian peafowl, goody things for them. Okay, you can stop now. No, you don't need to. No, stop. We need a couple of things for them, alright? So what did we get? A slow feeder. Was that it? Okay, well, it's something, right? What was that? I can't see because my recording software thing is in the way. I've got an achievement. Hooray! So there, the welfare's gone up now because they've gone and hidden, haven't they? That's why. Got out of the snow. Snowy peafowls. There we go. Right. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll carry on this one in the next episode. Until then, be good.